Take a look around you. There's always one woman breaking boundaries or doing something extraordinary. Some of the women on this list hold really strange records, while some were born with birth defects that haven't defined the course of their life. From the woman who engages in sport despite having no spine to the one going through multiple surgeries to have the biggest pout in the world, here are 10 of the most unusual women you won't believe actually exist. Before we dive into this list, make sure to leave a like on this video. Also, if you want to join this month's Star 5 giveaway of a brand new iPhone 13, then all you have to do is subscribe to our channel and watch this video until the end to find and comment the hidden message. Good luck! At number 10, Asha Mandela. At a very tender age, while still based in Trinidad and Tobago before moving to New York, Asha Mandela believes she was the chosen golden girl of the dreadlock world. The Florida-based woman claims that a huge cobra had instructed her in her dreams that she should see her locks as a form of spiritual quest. After the said encounter, Asha had been grooming her hair for over 40 years. In 2009, the Florida resident had already become the woman with the longest hair in the world, standing at an astonishing 19 feet and 6.5 inches long. In an interview in 2022, Asha said she had not touched a single strand of her hair and would only keep it growing. To keep her hair in good shape, Asha always keeps her hair in a cloth sling to prevent it from getting dragged on the floor, while her husband assists with washing the hair at least once every week, with several shampoo bottles going into the exercise. At number 9, Christine Walton. Christine Walton, who always goes by her stage name, The Duchess, is a famous singer in California and Nevada. However, there's no denying the fact that her nails would get noticed before her face or her voice. Christine Walton decided to stop clipping her nails at age 28, and by the time the singer clocked 47, she'd already become the woman with the longest fingernails in the world. Her fingers are as long as 20 feet, and you may begin to wonder if she would be able to find it easy to accomplish basic home tasks. However, anyone would find it interesting to know that the Las Vegas-born woman performs such chores as cooking and cleaning. To add a delightful cherry to the cake, she uses the computer and plays the piano. That's a big feat for a woman with such long fingernails. At number 8, Mira Hills. We can only wonder what it could feel like to have 2 average-sized car wheels on your chest all day long. Mira Hills, popularly known as the Big Bashine, had a long-time goal to have a boob implant that would make her boast of the biggest breasts in the world. And, of course, after going under the knife a couple of times to get 20 pounds of flesh on each boob, the German adult model finally accomplished her goal. While many may look concerned about the serious back pain that holding such weights may cause, interestingly, Mira Hills spent some time working out, perhaps hoping that she could stay fit enough to bear the burden for as long as she desires. She doesn't mind increasing her breasts beyond the current size. At number 7, Maria Jose Cristerna. The existence of vampires may remain a myth, but there just might be people who would do anything to look like one. One of such few in a billion people on the planet right now is Maria Jose Cristerna. The now retired Mexican-born attorney is a successful businesswoman. So why did she choose to become a vampire with over 90% of her body tattooed? Apart from her vampire look, Maria Jose Cristerna has her body modified to reflect her status as a vampire, with terrifying dental implants, a tongue split, multiple piercings, and multiple self-induced scars, giving her a perfect look of a mortal vampire. Interestingly, the motivation behind her scary look was a new activism role she took to fight against domestic violence, having suffered one herself in her previous marriage. At number 6, Michelle Koopke. For many people, getting a tiny waist means cutting down on junk food and regular exercise, but for Michelle Koopke, only one thing will do, and no, it's not plastic surgery. The 33-year-old German model began to spend most of her time wearing a corset, even while going to bed. She kept to this routine for 3 years, and in no time, she had a waist measuring only 16 inches. Despite doctors' warnings that Michelle Koopke may not be able to stand upright without support, she intends to make her waist even smaller. Although the German model does not hold the world record for the tiniest waist, her story became peculiar due to her strange romantic attachment to an airplane. In 2020, Michelle Koopke announced her marriage to jet Boeing 737-800. although their union is not officially recognized by the German state. At number 5, Jocelyn Wildenstein. It's no longer breaking news that people all over the world are subscribing to undergo body modification that will reflect how they want to be seen. However, Jocelyn Wildenstein wanted to please her dead husband Alec, who had so much love for cats. After going through a facelift, eyelid, cheek, and chin implants to give her the much-desired cat look, the Swiss-born socialite looked nothing close to a cat. Quite intriguingly, she had spent millions of dollars to achieve her current look. However, she has no plans to stop until she gets her desired look. Although she may not have gotten her desired look at the moment, the 75-year-old socialite can take solace in being popularly called the Cat Woman, while surgeons continue to look for ways to get her a real cat look. At number 4, Elisani da Cruz Silva. Being tall may have its perks, especially when you need to grab something on the top shelf in the mall. However, there's no denying that it comes with its challenges too. For the Brazilian model Elisani da Cruz Silva, who stands at almost 7 feet tall, she had to endure bullying and negative comments in junior school. Also, the 26-year-old Salinopolis-born lady couldn't attend school in the school minibus due to her towering height. To make life lonelier for her, getting a partner to call her hers is difficult for most of her early adult ages. Nevertheless, her height would turn out to be a blessing. Shortly after she began to embrace her identity, she became a symbol of pride in Brazil and would go on to be a model. By 2020, Elisani met her heartthrob, who was just half as tall as her. At number 3, Andrea Ivanova. Andrea Ivanova's only interest is to have the biggest pout in the world. Since she began her quest to achieve her dream in 2018, the Bulgarian Instagram model has gotten tons of injections on her lips. In a consistent attempt to achieve her lifelong desires, the self-acclaimed supermodel has spent thousands of dollars in her quest to increase her lips beyond their natural size. According to Andrea, her doctor has promised her more injections in the future. Intriguingly, the Instagram model claimed that rather than get backlashes for her strange lips, she only got marriage proposals from her online followers. I wonder why. Number 2, Lucy Castillo. Born with a terrible condition like myelomeningococcal, Lucy Castillo had to grow up with a badly formed spine. Due to this unfortunate incident, the 15-year-old Los Angeles-born went through 8 surgeries aimed at salvaging her deformed bound spine. However, despite the numerous surgeries, she remained paralyzed from the waist down. Now this is where it gets interesting. Lucy Castillo's determination not to let her condition get the best of her encouraged her to dive into the world of sport. On multiple occasions, she would appear at a skate park, on top of a surfboard, and even on a basketball court. Despite sometimes falling off from performing stunts in her wheelchair, Lucy Castillo always gets up to keep doing what she loves. Definitely an inspiring story. And at number 1, Beatrice Pugliesi. Born with the rare condition melanocytic nevus, the beautiful Beatrice Pugliesi has a large part of her body covered by dark birthmarks. This covers more than 80% of her body. To remove the dark patches, she underwent the knife more than 30 times. Sadly, her first surgery began when she was only 6 months old. She had to go through surgery because her skin condition also meant that exposure to sunlight would make her susceptible to skin cancer. Her condition also made her the subject of horrible remarks. While the birthmark around her legs and arms has been removed, she may have to leave the rest of her body covered in dark patches. The Brazilian has continued to turn down many offers for surgery while choosing to love her skin instead. Interestingly, she's got a partner who helps her feel confident. And that wraps up today's video. Who is the most unusual woman you've ever met? Leave your thoughts down in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe and give us a like. And don't forget to turn your post notifications on so you never miss a video from Star 5. Thanks for watching.